He scored that try in the 84th minute to snatch victory at Rodney Parade.
That's a maul.
There's Williams. Good hands there from Hendrickson on to Mapimpi, and look at Grant Williams, he's after it! Well, he's one of the quickest in the business. Grant Williams in a world of very, very fast scrum halves, 2 of them on the pitch at the moment. Williams perhaps settling the contest.
Oh, might double check a forward pass, but he's so quick. You mentioned his pace. We mentioned it earlier on. He's such an electric player. There's a question mark over that pass, but as we saw in the first half, that kick back infield is so difficult to cover. It's even more difficult to cover when you've got someone of the pace of Grant Williams hunting the inside. See, only 2 floaters, just double checking that Chris Busby is going to check for the forward pass and to see if Williams was onside, but very similar to Glasgow's second try. The speed of the attack and the execution of the kick and the finish from the Sharks.
Yeah, there were certainly a lot of common elements there. Well, it rather looks as if Glasgow, despite their efforts, are going to go away with nothing here. In the end, that yellow card for Gregor Brown has proved decisive.
There was nothing clear. Check.
Check's complete. It's so deliberate, very similar to Kyle Rowe, back on the inside, hit the top of the ball so it rolls and it sets up nicely for the scrum half. Great execution.
I mean, there is skill in the way that you actually kick that, isn't it?
The way you hold it, the way you kick it, on the run, you have to get the distance control right. Players practice it, but to see it executed in the big stages doesn't mean it's easy.
Quite brilliant, that catch. I guess Sam Talaka. Rory Darge releasing it, but there it is. Oh dear. Well, he may be a few things, Eben Etzebeth, including the record number of performances for the Springboks, but I don't think there's going to be a place for him with the Mamelodi Sundowns or the Kaiser Chiefs or Orlando Pirates or whichever South African soccer team it is.
Maybe a centre back or a goalkeeper, but I don't know, as a centre midfielder, a swing and a miss there. He actually had a wee chuckle to himself, couldn't he realise that?
He's a good old-fashioned centre-back clogger, I think.
Happy just a penalty on the end.
Adam Hastings off the bench.
To pick up points in every game, being up on the road. Keep fighting, pick up, whether it's a losing bonus point, whether it's a couple of tries, whether it's a win, whatever it is. The Sharks know that as well. This is their first home game, conversely. They'll be looking for, the last 6 minutes or so for another try to get a try bonus as well.
Glasgow, in form, it's just a metre. Thank you.
Yeah, the Sharks have got a pretty busy few weeks coming up, and that hasn't worked the way it was intended to for Glasgow. The Sharks up against Munster at home next week, then it's a sort of coastal derby against the Stormers. And of course we're getting underway in the Champions Cup. In between times, a lot of players here involved in those November internationals.
Away Black!
It's a much better defensive line for the Sharks. Where they were too narrow in the first half, they've got their spacing right. They fill the field, that press comes up. It's suffocating for Glasgow's attack.
Lazy coming through to make the tackle. He made his South Africa debut against Portugal in July. Scored a try for South Africa.
No arms.
Penalty to Glasgow.
And then we got an extra run in the ground.
No arms tackle.
No arms.
It's been impressive. Andre Esterhuizen in that midfield.
Just a penalty. No arms.
That one he got wrong. Just probably lost his footing actually. I'm not quite sure, but he certainly ended up diving with no arms in the tackle. It's an excellent kick from Hastings.
Bias is off the bench as well for the Sharks. Here's Matthews. Oh, they've gone short. Back to Matthews. Maybe 1 or 2 question marks about that last pass back to him. Dobie. There he goes.
Tackle away!
Alex Samuel. Samuel involved for the 5th straight match. There's Tuipulotu. Now the ball, in the end, going loose, but it's gone forward.
He's mentioned he's
one candidate for that.
He wouldn't be far away if I was charging that responsibility.
Sit! Steady! Sit! Not steady again, fellas. Second time.
Well, what do you do here? Do you take the 3 points now?
Walk around on the loose head side.
There was perhaps a reason for it. If we look in terms of losing bonus points.
Yeah.
Get the 3 now and give yourself a chance.
It's almost how quickly you can. If you do what Glasgow have done and go to the corner, how quickly can you get this ball into play to give yourself opportunity,
not
or
too big, just the meter.
Is it better to just clip the kick over immediately and then get the time? They do get a lot of good results from the line out. Do Glasgow a set piece attack, but it's a clock that's against them here.
Yeah, they might just run out of time. They've got to score in the next minute if they are to stand any chance of getting that losing bonus point.
And ball not available.
Good defence from Sharks.
To Velotu. Hastings with a kick. Varsity with the fly hack.
Stop!
The kicker.
Number 14 in front of the kick. 14, you're in front of the kick. The mark's here if you want to go.
Now you do have to go for the penalty, don't you?
Number 14
you have to go for the 3 here.
Well,
that defies a bit of logic, doesn't it?
Sure. I'm not trying to process
if you were captain, you'd say take the 3. At least
if I was
then
going
we
to take
get
the 3, I would take the one earlier.
Correct.
In front and go.
But even that one, you could have kicked the penalty, you'd have had chance for the restart, you could have got the 7.
It's a harder penalty.
Catch there from Samuel.
Advantage, pops in.
Well, it's heading for the try line, and they've got it.
There you go.
But they have to hurry now.
Drop kick this. Well, no, actually.
It's just there, Adam, yeah.
Take it as quick as he can, but as long as the conversion's struck before the 80 minutes, there's time to kick off.
You've just got to strike it before 80, yeah, and then we restart.
He's listening to them.
Thank you.
I'm sure there must be somebody there. Yep, they've got their eyes on the clock. Well, the conversion has gone wide, but they will at least get the restart here.
It was well executed. And because it was so well executed, it had very little resistance by the end, so the Glasgow players did well to hold each other up, keep the discipline as Darge, who always puts a level of performance that you can be proud of. Top international player gets the reward for the try, and quite predictably and understandably the Sharks will take as long as they can to walk up to this kickoff.
What was it, 39 tackles from Rory Darge in that defeat against Ulster? What a performance.
There before the ball's formed.
So now they need a score, a try. That would earn them, and it would earn them actually 2 bonus points. It's quite a reward on offer here. Cancelliere has to stay in play. He does. There goes McDowell. It might be on, you know. Stunning stuff here from Glasgow. Kyle Rowe goes for the corner, the inside ball to Matthews. They've done it. And you know what? I reckon they might even have taken that at the start of today. That is a remarkable finish from Glasgow.
It's a brilliant score. It's a brilliant try. So many quality bits of execution, decision making, and then the support play. 81 minutes into a test match, and an almost test match, a top level match, and it's a support play to keep going, to get that extra pass. Fassi gets back, can't quite get it, and that's why you don't kick the penalty earlier on, because you 2 points, losing bonus point and a 4-try bonus point. It's so important. We said earlier on how important it is to pick up points in every game. And Glasgow have stayed in the fight. Yes, they're not going to win it, and they'll be frustrated at that. Franco Smith will not be happy. The players, the squad, spectators won't be happy. But a minute and a half ago, it was looking as if you were going to come away from Kings Park with nothing.
Well, they were down to 14 men, knowing that they wouldn't have too much time at the end with all 15. And here they are now, and that is the 4th try, which earns them 2 points. And Hastings slots the conversion, 28 points to 24. In the end, Glasgow will look, they've lost, but they come away with 2 league points. It says a lot about that side.